Welcome to the Convenient Solution. In this channel we provide Ignou Assignment solution which are also helpful in your exam preparation. If my videos are helpful to you, please like and subscribe to my channel. Question: discuss the features of Earth Summit 1992. Answer: Earth Summit 1992. In 1992, the UNCED took place in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. It is also known as the Rio Summit or the Rio Conference, and most popularly the Earth Summit. Various outcomes in the form of treaties, political declarations, and action plans have been of great significance. These are the following. 1. Rio Declaration on Environment and Development, a political declaration of principles on environment and development. 2. Agenda 21, a blueprint for implementing sustainable development. 3. Statement of Forest Principles, a non-binding authoritative statement of principles. 4. UN Framework Convention on Climate Change, UNFCCC, a multilateral treaty. 5. Convention on Biological Diversity, CBD, a multilateral treaty. 1. Rio Declaration on Environment and Development. It was a political declaration which recognized the integral and interdependent nature of our largest home, which is the planet Earth. In order to establish equitable global partnership and cooperation among states, key sectors and people, it came up with 27 principles. Some of the important highlights of these 27 principles are as following. Human beings are at the center of concern for sustainable development, and they are entitled to healthy and productive life in harmony with nature. In order to achieve sustainable development and a higher quality of life for all people, states should reduce and eliminate unsustainable patterns of production and consumption. 2. Agenda 21. It was basically a non-binding action plan of the United Nations or UN regarding sustainable development, where 21 referred to the 21st century, i.e., preparing for the 21st century. This action agenda was planned to be executed at local, national, and global levels by multilateral organizations and individual governments around the world. Successful implementation was primarily made the responsibility of the governments, and national strategies, plans, policies and processes were crucial to achieving this. International cooperation were expected to support and supplement such national efforts. 3. Statement of Forest Principles. This was a non-legally binding authoritative statement of principles for a global consensus on the management, conservation and sustainable development of all types of forests. 4. United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, UNFCCC. It was an intergovernmental treaty to address the problem of climate change, and it opened for signature at the Earth Summit, 1992. It acknowledged that human activities have caused substantial increase in the atmospheric concentration of greenhouse gases resulting in climate change. The objective of UNFCCC was to achieve stabilization of greenhouse gas concentrations in the atmosphere in a given time frame, so that ecosystems can naturally adapt to climate change. This is essential to ensure adequate agricultural food production and sustainable economic development. It was stated that the stakeholders in developed countries should take the lead in combating climate change and the resulting adverse effects. Moreover, the specific needs of developing countries, especially those that are particularly vulnerable to the adverse effects of climate change, should be given full consideration. 5. Convention on Biological Diversity, CBD. The importance of biological resources in economic and social development of present and future generations was realized by world community. At the same time, it was felt that increasing human activities were resulting in the extinction of species and ecosystems at an alarming rate. Against this background, International Convention on Biological Diversity was planned as a legally binding treaty. Inspired by the world community's growing commitment to sustainable development, the Convention on Biological Diversity, CBD, had three main objectives. 1. The conservation of biological diversity. 2. The sustainable use of the components of biological diversity, and 3. The fair and equitable sharing of the benefits arising out of the utilization of genetic resources. Thanks for watching.